Welcome to your daily focus, November the 4th, 2022. So, watch the impulsiveness, watch the hastiness, watch the. Just take it slow. Take it back a step. Let's start at the beginning. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Now we have the 4 energy today. The 4 energy is all about getting our ducks in a row, understanding the balance that we want to create in our life, where we need to even it out a little bit. Maybe we're spending too much time at work, or too much time with friends, or too much time at home, too much time in our own spirituality, or maybe not enough time in any of those places. Taking care of ourselves. So just look at your life and the balance in your life. And this is a beautiful day, beautiful energy to bring some things into alignments, to make some new commitments to yourself, to change some behaviors or habits. We have for the daily energy a 21. 21 is all about taking care of the loose ends. Okay, there is a brand new world waiting for you, but you have to take care of some things, and you've been putting them off for whatever reason, but it's time to maybe look at them and see how you're going to accomplish them going forward. 2 plus 1 is a 3. Transformation, divine energy, and our voice, how we communicate, what we communicate. Now we have the moon, sun in Scorpio. Moon is in Pisces right up till after supper time. That's when it'll go into Aries, and we'll have an Aries moon weekend. So if you have lots of little projects to do, it's a beautiful energy for that. But right now the moon is in Pisces, and so it's about taking it back a step, dreaming a little bit, relaxing, recharging our batteries, tapping into our spirituality, meditation, prayer, contemplation, getting out in nature, and getting grounded that way. We also have the moon, while it's still in Pisces, will align with Jupiter. And so, yeah, tapping into our creative, compassionate, happy seeking kind of energy. It'll be rewarding today. Imaginative energy will be rewarding today for us. We'll feel like we've actually done something through a meditation, through some quiet reflection. But Moon is also squaring Mars, which is retrograde, and Mercury's in there having the conversation too. So we could have very impulsive, intense talks with other people. Our communication could be very impulsive. We're going to say this now. It'll have a tense feeling to it. So watch what you're emailing, watch what you're texting, watch what you're saying. Okay, it also could lean on making decisions way too fast. Okay, take your time, think it through. Okay, we'll have that Aries moon come in and give us that extra oomph we need to step into those projects, into those goals, into those dreams and desires. But we will accomplish more today if we just pace ourselves. So one thing at a time, get her done, move to the next thing, and the next, and the next. Also, any kind of buried emotion, especially anger or frustration, will come out today. Okay, it'll bubble up and it will come out when you're talking to somebody, and you don't mean for this to happen. Okay, so it's just one of those days that we really have to mind our words and mind our actions a little bit. We don't want to jump into anything, and we don't want to just say something, because it's going to come out and it may not be very pretty at all, and we won't be expecting it. We didn't even know that was hiding under the surface, ready to explode. So just don't rush things. Don't have an impatience. Have a patience with yourself, with your voice, of what you want to do, of where you want to go. Okay, so take that mental tension and put it into something very constructive. So put your mind to work, creating something, inventing something, writing something. Journaling would be perfect today. Okay, let's get to the cards, shall we? Okay, our shadow card for today. Look at that. The Magician comes out as our shadow card. Now, first of all, when he's the headline, I kind of want to warn you a little bit about the trickster, okay? Because the magician is just that, right? He can get the coin from behind your ear, make something, vanish, go into thin air right in front of your eyes, or make it appear right in front of your eyes, saw the lady in half, whatever it might be. So, whatever somebody is telling you or offering you today, take a second glance at it, okay? But for the most part, the magician is here to say, what do you want? So definitely it's about the dreamscape. It's about our imaginations. It's what do we want, and grow that dream and grow that desire. Take some time to nurture it. If you've got your dream house, then maybe decorate a room in your dream house. Okay, or do the front foyer, or go outside and start doing the landscape part. Just grow it even more and more and more. Give it more. Okay. Our first card, though, is, look at this, Justice. Wow, talk about a heavy day. Fool is on the bottom, Justice is on the top. Justice is about making that commitment to yourself. Okay, Justice is about making that commitment to yourself. We use that sword. We use that sword to cut away what no longer has value, no longer has worth. We make that commitment to ourselves. We put our focus on a goal, a dream, a desire. We give it 100% of our time, our energy, our resources. And definitely our integrity has to stay intact. So don't start the gossip today. Don't buy into the gossip today. Absolutely not. We have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords says there are decisions that need to be made, but we need to look inside in order to find out the truth of that decision. Okay? We already know the answer, but it's within. You can ask 1,001 people what you should do, and they'll all have their own advice, their 2 cents worth. Throw it into the pot, sure. But at the end of the day, you're really going to find it if you look within. Okay, we wear a blindfold here. We wear the blindfold for a reason, because we need to look within in order to find the true answers. Now, we do have the red there, so passion, courage, and the waters are very rough. So it will be an emotional decision that we have to look at, that we have to make, and it might not be the easiest decision. We may see it as we need to do this, but it will be very hard to actually walk that path, or to stand up and say, okay, it's got to be this way. So careful that you're not backing out of it just because it's a hard message to deliver to others, or a hard message to deliver to yourself even. And then we have the Hermit. So wow, all the major arcana is out here today. The Hermit is, once again, going within. It's saying, okay, I'm in the here and now. What's in the here and now? And being honest and true to yourself, okay? If you say, oh, well, my money's good. But if you sat down and you saw the 3 credit cards are maxed out, and the mortgage is still high, and you've got that car payment, you've got that loan, you've got those bills coming in, and you look at it and you go, oh, I'm not doing so great after all. It's about being true to yourself. Okay, of where you're actually sitting, of what you can actually utilize when it comes to time, energy, resources in order to go forward. Because this is all about, yes, accepting the now, the here and now, but looking at how you can walk forward knowing the here and now. Okay, so maybe you don't have a lot of money, so okay, I have to do it without the money. So maybe you have that energy. You can go and knock on doors instead of mailing things out, or you can, whatever it might be. But utilize what you already have available to you. Don't add in when this comes, when that comes, when this is like this, I'll be able to. No, 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 no. It's here I am in the now. How can I take my next step forward? Not waiting for things to arrive, but yet taking a step because you have what it takes to take that next step. You might have to wait for certain things to come in, but there's other things that you may be able to do in the meantime, okay? I would have to say strategy would be a good thing. Strategy would be a good thing today. Journaling would be a good thing today. Dreaming today, absolutely. Let's get our mantra card here. Okay, we've got originality, blaze your own trail. Originality, blaze your own trail. We're not waiting for somebody else to do their part for us to go forward. We're also not waiting for permission from other people. Okay, we very much, we're taught that. We're taught that as children growing up, and in the workforce even more. You can't just do that. You got to ask for permission. You got to wait for permission. You got to wait for the nod of approval. And this here, you're not waiting for that nod of approval. You're blazing your own trail. You're doing it on your terms, your timeline, your energy. Okay, let's see what the book has to say about originality. So be a go-getter, be a free spirit, exhibit originality, courage, defiance. You were born to succeed and breathe excitement, love, and life into the lives of others and yourself. So the mantra is, love me without fear, trust me without wondering, love me without restriction, love me without demands. I am worth it. And I guess that's the key to dreaming and everything. If you don't believe it can be yours, then the dream is really just a fantasy. It's not even a dream. It's a fantasy, because you don't believe that you are worth it. You are deserving enough for that. So grow that dream a little bit bigger. Understand that you are deserving and worthy of everything and so much more than you are planning for your life going forward. That best life ever. We want to remain practical, but we don't want to dummy it down. Our card today is the Goose, Inner Knowing. Inner Knowing. I'm just not going to be able to see it, am I? I like holding the card up there for you, but I do apologize. You are a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Your soul knows the way. It absolutely knows the way. Believe in your intuition. Trust your intuition. Be confident you will achieve your destination. It's not a maybe, a hopefully, I wish upon a star kind of energy. It's knowing. It's putting that intention out there and knowing that you're going to do the work and you will reach the destination. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Let yourself fly. You are blessed. Inner knowing. And once again, I mean, we had the inner knowing as well with the Two of Swords, right? The inner knowing. So be a brave traveler. Your soul knows the way. Trust in your emotions and your feeling and that gut feeling and that intuition. Be confident that you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.